So right now on this IA1000 fully automated frame, we have our 2 digital monitors already installed for our LDW calibrations. So those monitors will automatically display the correct target when we need to perform our calibrations. And of course, when they're mounted to the IA1000, all of the fine adjustments are done automatically. So all we got to do is put our frame in a rough position, and we're going to let the machine do the rest of the work. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to go into our diagnostics menu, and we already have our ADAS menu open from before. So here are all the ADAS systems on this car. We're just going to run through all of them. So we got front camera, front radar. We have some stuff we can do with blind spot and AVM. So we're going to start with the first one. That's going to be our integrated system. It's going to have camera and radar functions inside. We'll start with the camera. Camera calibration involves the sensor up in the windshield. Happens after we replace the windshield. That's our most common situation. But also, let's say we have to replace a camera that fried out. You're going to obviously change the camera, reprogram it, and then of course calibrate afterwards. So we've got our reason, and now we've got our situation. Are we on flat and level ground? Are we on a raised platform like a lift? Or are we on uneven floor like a real shop with drainage or some kind of ramp? So we can pretty much calibrate in any situation as long as we choose the correct situation. Obviously today we're on flat and level floor, so we're going to be choosing A. If you choose B, you would have to enter the height of your lift or your platform. If you choose option C, you would have to roll the car so that the machine can watch the car move, capture the angle of the floor underneath the car, and then match that angle of the car with the frame's automated components. And then you can calibrate pretty much at that angle. So option A is where we are today. It's going to ask us if we have enough space in front of the car. Now we can measure that ahead of time. Obviously we've measured that, we've confirmed, and we do have enough space. So we're going to hit yes. It's going to tell us what we need. So we got our frame, of course, our digital panels, the tire clamps, and our distance target. So once we have all of our stuff collected, we can start by placing the frame in front of the car. This is the space we need around the front of the car, free of objects that might interfere with our camera calibration. So no windows, no crazy designs in the back behind the frame. So this is our car preparation screen. So this is very standard. You're going to see this on all your calibrations. It's going to want you to make sure the car is ready, full of fuel, TPMS pressures are good, no additional cargo, wheel alignment has been checked and is in good health. If it's not in good health, it is required to perform an wheel alignment, make sure that the car is driving down the road straight, and then you would perform your ADAS calibration on top and make sure that both systems are in sync. So we've done all of that, everything is good. We're going to go into our calibration procedure. We're going to start by zeroing the frame to its starting position. So depending on where it was last, whether it was in a storage position or whether you had just performed a calibration on a previous car, this will bring the frame back to its 0 point. It's going to go down to a height where it can see the wheel targets. Once it's ready, we're going to put it in front of the car. We're going to attach our wheel clamps, and if we didn't do so already, we would attach our TVs. So it is already in a good spot, but to show you how great the IA1000 is, all you got to do is get it into the green. And that's it. You don't have to worry about zeroing it out or fine-tuning or anything like that. The automated motors are going to take care of everything. So we would hit next, and now we would hit start for the automated fine-tuning. So the crossbar will automatically pitch, yaw, and roll to the angle. Well, in this case, it would be 0 because we picked flat and level floor. If we pick C, it would be to the angle of the car. But it's going to set everything up to the correct position for the calibration. It's going to set our target height, our target spread, and on our next step, it's going to display the correct targets automatically. All right, great. So now TVs are connected. They're already paired to our frame. They're already displaying the targets. One of the best features about the digital targets, beyond the ease of displaying the targets automatically, they do have a brightness adjustment. So if you are in a shop that's battling windows, or you're in a shop that is, doesn't have proper lighting or consistent lighting throughout the shop, you can use this feature to increase or decrease the brightness on the screens as needed. So once you've adjusted that brightness to something that works in your area, again, you can leave it to the automatic brightness setting. It'll just do it automatically for you. Once you're ready, you hit next. The frame will always remind you to take off your wheel clamps. You definitely don't want to drive away with those. And once you're ready, we're going to finish this calibration. And that's it. Calibration successful. So that's your entire windshield calibration. After that, our tool will remind us to remove the digital targets so that they stay safe. So I'll show us how we do that.
And the base will move around too, right?
Yes, this is fully automated. So the column has a forward and backwards shift. The crossbar up here will offset left and right. And there's also motors in here for the pitch, yaw, and roll. So everything is automated. For the TVs, very simple. Just unplug and lift. There's just one little plug right here. Lift it on off, and that's it. There is an additional storage case for the TVs. So when they're not in use, they can stay safe. You can store up to 3 TVs for your 3 target calibrations. We're going to grab our other TV and put it out of the way. Okay, and we can go back to the other side of the frame. We're going to perform our next calibration.